Okay guys, we finally have an indication as to how good the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition is going to be. And in today's video, I'm going to discuss all of that as quickly as I can, not waste any of your time. But guys, let me just say, by the end of today's video, you're going to be super hyped, because the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition is not only just going to remaster the games, but it's going to require more power than GTA 5 did. Well, a lot of people have been doubting Rockstar Games as to whether or not they would actually remaster the GTA trilogies with good graphics or not. And a very common thing that I've seen amongst the GTA community was people saying, oh, you guys need to let your expectations down, it's not going to be that much of an upgrade. But it looks like that might not actually be the case, because today there's been some leaked information and it looks like the GTA Definitive Edition is actually going to be a lot more beefy than we previously expected. And in this video, you're going to be shocked at just how much processing power and how good the graphics of this trilogy looks like it's going to be. So first of all, it's important to remember that this is going to be 3 games in one, hence why this is going to be quite a large file size. Despite it being 3 games in one, this file size for this game is way higher than what people previously would have expected for just a simple port of the PlayStation 2 games to a more, shall we say, polished version for the modern consoles. The specifications so far are revealing that the Definitive Edition is actually going to have probably extremely good lighting and graphical improvements. So thank you to the user on the GTA forums under the name of Allocator. He dug into the Rockstar official servers where they keep some of their information and managed to actually find the specifications and requirements needed to run the Definitive Edition on PC. And first of all, we're going to start off with the minimum requirements. Now, these are the minimum of what your computer needs to be able to have in order to run these games at what they would say to be the minimum standard of playing. Now, I'm really excited about this because if you look at this, you can see here that they recommend a minimum of 2 GB on your graphics card, 8 GB of RAM, and 45 GB of storage space. That's right, guys, 45 GB of storage space. And I'm just smiling reading that because that obviously means these games are going to be insanely well detailed and huge improvements from what we previously saw in the trilogy. So that is really, really awesome, makes me feel great. This is exactly what I expected. I know that Rockstar Games did previously state that if they were to ever remaster the games, they would make sure that they wouldn't just be simple ports, and they would take the best of their abilities to make them as good as possible. I believe that was said back in 2011. I always knew deep down that if they were going to remake these games, they weren't just going to do a half job. And by the looks of it, guys, look at this. This is incredible. This is the minimum requirements, 2 GB on your graphics card, which is absolutely incredible. Now, here's the thing that's going to shock you guys and that I am extremely excited about. How about we take a look at GTA 5 on PC's minimum requirements? Take a look right here. 1 GB of graphics required to run GTA 5 on PC, meaning the Definitive Edition trilogy for these Grand Theft Auto games is going to be a whole gigabyte on top of the recommended minimum specifications to run the game, meaning that the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition is pretty much going to require more graphical power and probably be extremely good looking. And it's going to challenge a computer that could previously run GTA 5 with 1 GB of graphics. Now, of course, being the minimum specifications, that isn't necessarily how to run the game. That's just what you require to run the game at what would be considered the subpar version of it. Okay, so let's have a look at what the recommended specifications are to run the GTA Definitive Trilogy. Here we go, an i7 processor, the graphics card of 4 GB of memory or above, 16 GB of RAM, and again 45 GB of storage space, meaning that to run this game at the recommended level of quality, Rockstar Games recommend for the best experience, you do need 4 GB or over on your graphics card, which is absolutely unbelievable. It just goes to show that these remasters are going to be absolutely incredible. I bet the graphics are going to look insane. I am extremely excited. I believe Rockstar Games are probably going to release a trailer or screenshots at least very, very soon, imminently almost. It could even happen later today. If it does, I will bring all the information to you guys as soon as I can. But I am extremely excited about this because it means that the Trilogy Remastered Definitive Edition isn't just going to be a simple port. There were so many negative people in the community saying, oh, you know, you guys need to stop getting excited, you know, this is never going to be as good as you think it's going to be. And I agree that maybe you shouldn't get your hopes up, because if you don't expect anything too big, then there's no way that you could possibly be let down. But honestly, this is just exactly what Rockstar are expected to do. This looks like they're going to deliver us a solid product here. It's going to be absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this and make videos for you guys. Especially, I've got so many good ideas of stuff that I could make for you guys, and it just feels like the release to Red Dead Redemption 2 all over again, with that hype in the air right now. So yeah, it was just a quick video today, guys. If you've watched this far into today's video, I want to say thank you. Please let me know down in the comments section below of any of your thoughts about these details, and I'll see you guys shortly, hopefully later today, if we get some more official screenshots or a trailer from Rockstar. Probably unlikely. It's probably not going to be until Tuesday, but we can all hope and dream. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.